nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions upon it, people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. Oh, oh, oh. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife. And then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
It just doesn't get any better than that. Like, if you asked me right now, you have a theme song to come out to in wrestling, what would it be? I would come out to that song. And I would probably try to hire Alex Jones as my manager or something. Guy should be a wrestling manager. He shouldn't be on InfoWars. He should be a wrestling manager. He'd make a lot more money doing what he's doing, though, so he won't do that, but, you know. It's going to be great. Anyway, in a few hours from now, we're going to be doing Corrupted. 11:30, 12:30, so about 2.5 hours away from doing Corrupted here. But just for the fun, I thought it would be, I just wanted to jump on here for a minute and talk to you guys. Just whatever, do some Q&A here while I'm fixing some stuff. And my tea is done, so I got to get my tea. Man. But yeah, Corrupted will be at the normal time. It'll be me and Bailey. Ken's out on like a vacation thing or something. So he's going to call in, I think. He's probably going to call in drunk from what I understand. So that'll be good. And we'll see what happens later. Yeah, I like when Alex Jones is walking in the river. It's a busy week for people. Everybody's like shopping and doing the Black Friday crap and all that other shit. Tommy, God no. It'll be me and Bailey, and probably Leah will be on the call. But, you know, you guys remember that episode where me and Bailey did the whole episode about me and Bailey. Me and Bailey, originally Corrupted was supposed to be just me and Bailey, but we added Ken. So me and Bailey can do a whole show. We can kill it. But Ken's still going to call anyway. That episode me and Bailey did got weird, though. What did I say? That was the one where Bailey basically said, like, he hates surfers. And that was the one he said, basically, like, if he saw a surfer in California, something about, like, he'd shoot them or something. I don't know. What? You remember that, Leah? Like, he was like... He's going to be doing a lot of murdering, since that's, like, all there is there. Well, maybe that's why he's in Indiana. Maybe you can be like that New Yorker guy who shot that woman he thought was a deer. Yeah, I just do everything online now. I do all my shopping online. Don't go out to the malls. Why would you do that to yourself? Unless you hate if you hate yourself, then go out shopping on Friday night, you know? Like if you hate yourself, like you want to hurt yourself, then go on out there and enjoy it. Gavin, how you doing?
Good.
Are you winning?
Yes, actually.
Oh, cool.
But this guy has a lot of cards that are really good.
Yeah, a lot of times what happens with my deck is they come back and beat you at the end because they start working all their...
And somehow I just used Lava Bomb and destroyed that guy's card. Now he's probably going to destroy my card. How is my card not destroyed?
It might have like a thing,
Oh, because that did 1 damage to my card.
that guy ran out of damage to do then. What's he got left for life?
He's got like 20 and I've got like 27.
Not bad. Gavin's playing Hearthstone. Picked up the Evil Within 2 and COD World of War. Yeah, that's cool. There's a lot of sales on video games today. There was like a lot of sales on video games. I saw Rocket League was like $9. I saw, the other night we got NHL on PlayStation. Even though I have it on Xbox, I only did it so I could play with Bailey and KANE. I had a $20 off coupon anyway, so it ended up paying $9 for NHL.
Daddy, the guy's at 16 now, and I'm still at 27.
Nice.
And
But
I've
yeah,
got
we'll be
time
live for
tonight.
Corrupted
I've got time.
in a couple hours now.
And Daddy, I've got time. Yeah. Daddy, I pretty much won. I won, Daddy! I just won.
That's awesome.
I think I just leveled up, so I think that means I got a pack.
How awesome is that, dude? You just won that other game because the guy quit, and now you won that too?
You winning these on your name?
What?
You winning these on your name?
Yeah, he's winning these on my name.
I got,
Give me all the credit. Good job.
I just got 3 packs, too.
Got to give a shout out to Coop the comedian up in his pledge from 2 to 10. Patty and McGill pledging $10. Joshua, online persona, man. What's up? Online persona going from 5 to 10. Alex Valadares. Man, that's a sick last name. He pledged $5. And Justin Johnson pledging $2. So welcome to the Patreon. I don't usually come on here this lame and quiet, but I've kind of got a throat thing going on right now, so I'm trying to clear my voice, and I figured just come hang out for a few minutes and do something different. And we'll be live for Corrupted in a couple hours anyway. But
Okay, that's not so bad.
they're just coming on here to hang out for a few.
Okay, those are not that
Your reason to creepy. I got that in my head now. That's it. It's not as bad on the West Coast on Black Friday. Yeah, Leah put all these things up. I put them up with tape earlier and they all fell down, but that was just I wanted to see what it looked like. I wasn't sure if I was gonna dig getting rid of all the lights, but I like it a lot better. It accentuates me more, I think, but still has the old lighting around, the border. So there it is. It's been a long. I just never cared to do it. I always thought, well, I'll wait till we get the new house and whatever, and I'll do that, or when we move, wherever we go, I'll do it, But Leah was like, it's cheap to do it. How much did this cost, Leah, to put these things up behind me? Sound stuff? Yeah, $25. $25, man. Cheap as hell.
No, they're pretty much a little annoying.
What, Gavin?
I said they're a lot of money, but I was just kidding.
They're a lot of money.
The opponent.
Man, I got stuff, just something in my chest or throat or something. Ugh. Yeah, I got Buy Me Mask in my head too for a while.
Oh, that's so good.
But I don't know, that Alex Jones, it's in my head bad. I'll buy you something, Leah. You right, Kevin? What did Tommy NC say to me? Who's he saying to what?
I have a question. If
Oh,
you
boy.
could be anybody else but yourself, who would you want to be? You know? And you're going to ask me, who would I want to be? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say because then you get then you think the problems of taking other people's credentials and what their problems are. But if you could pick a wealthy person, the richest person in the world, and be them and live their life one day, who would you be? I'm really trying to think if I could be somebody, who would I be? I think I'd be two people. Two people, I think.
It's right there, he broke the rules. If I could be anybody, I'll be two people.
If I had this spend 2 or 3 hours as each person one day, one is, okay, he's going to be tagged in this list.
He's totally gonna say me and then whoever he really wants to be. I almost guarantee you that Tommy is going to say me and then whoever he really wants to be. That's why he chose two people. Because one, to suck up to me, and then two, to pick somebody he really wants to be. I haven't seen this video yet. Maybe I'll be completely wrong, but I feel like that's where this is going, but let's see.
Harley Morenstein.
Okay, Harley Morenstein. We know he wants to be him, right? Because he's the guy that he's always can't shut up about, right? So that's the guy that he definitely really wants to be. So let's see who number two is. If it's me, then bow down to the king.
And then the other is Jack Nicholson.
Oh no! I gotta give him credit. He was real on this one. He picked Jack Nicholson. Two people, so that's not bad. Hey, what I'd like you to do is eat my ass. No, that's Jack Nicholson. That's gonna come out about Jack Nicholson. Abusing people. Wow, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm shocked. I can't believe it. I'm actually very relieved because this would have been so freaky if he said he wanted to be. Why would you want to be me though? Anyway, like, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I could see why. You like having a fat round face. You got Leo over here, but then you got 3 kids. Gavin, do you want to switch places with me? Do you want to be me and I'll be you? I know magic.
Okay.
Come over here real quick. I'll do it.
I have to get my game on.
Well, quickly, do your turn and then come over here real quick. I know magic. I can do this. I know how to do this. We're gonna hide your wife, your kids. I swear to God, if this cough gets worse, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh yeah, get him. All right, yeah, come here. Come here, I know how to do this. Stand right here. Look at me. All right, look, no, turn. Look at me. This is crazy. Breathe still though, because I don't want to hurt you. Because what could happen is then your soul would transfer into space, and then you won't be anybody. Okay? But you're gonna be me. It's gonna feel weird when you become me. Okay, ready? Anything happen?
Dang it, I'm getting cool.
He didn't care at all. He just no-sold that whole thing. He was like, he's like, my game. He goes right back to his game.
I'm at 18 now. This guy has crazy cards.
Yeah, he's got good cards, man. I seen that. What the heck did I just do to
I
you?
just got plus.
so weird.
Who has 8 health? I just added like.
Oh yeah, I just saw the replay on the YouTube playback of Gavin.
That's gonna be mean, isn't it? It's gonna be so mean.
His eyes get so wide. Gavin, your eyes are so wide.
How come this guy's so retarded?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like the final deletion right there. Oh my god. But you're gonna be me. It's gonna feel weird when you become me. Okay, ready?
I'm at 8 now.
You like get away from me. You just, Gavin, you just left. You're just done. You're like, I'm out. Oh my god. Space, and then you won't be anybody. Okay? But you're gonna be me. It's gonna feel weird when you become me. Okay, ready? Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I can't deal with anything right now. People saying, how do you watch this on YouTube instead of instead of on Patreon? You just click the video. Just click the Patreon video.
I'm dead.
And it would take you to YouTube.
I'm dead.
It's okay, you'll lose sometimes. You won a game earlier with that horrible deck. That's pretty crazy.
He won 2 games. He's won 2.
How do I get out? I think I'm gonna play a different board game.
No, it's bedtime now. You played 3 games.
How do I get out?
You can just leave it there. We'll shut it off.
Yeah, everybody's talking about the phone app needs to improve and stuff. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what Patreon's doing, because the weird thing about Patreon is, so like when you were on the app before on Patreon, you going to bed? Then give me a hug. When you were on the app on Patreon before, you could do all this stuff. Good night. Love you. Have a good night, okay?
Okay.
Hopefully your sister stays asleep. Are you going up to mom's bed? Yeah. So yeah, on Patreon, originally like you could go to posts just like you could on the regular screen. So it's like this, like you could come, if you were on your phone app, you would see this. You'd see all this. You go to posts, you come down, and you could go to Morning Madness, or you could click on any of these tags right here. Click on Morning Madness, and you could be like, oh, I'm going to watch all the Morning Madness episodes. Cool, they're all there. But now on your phone, the tags are gone. So you can't do that. So now the only way to see the tags... So let's say you were like, oh shit, remember 7 months ago when Joe had that funny episode on Patreon? Well, you would have to scroll through everything I've uploaded since then to get to that. Whereas before, you could, on your phone, click on the tag and then at least sort through the episodes. Okay, I'm on episode 40 now. That was episode 3. But scroll. You'll get to episode 3 pretty quickly, you know? And plus, I can make a new tab, you know, Morning Madness 2016, Morning Madness 2017. So you can always easily sort through them. But now, for some reason, on the phone app, that's gone. And on Patreon's desktop, it still works. So you would have to go on your computer or laptop or go into your phone's browser and open up Patreon through your browser, through a regular browser or your computer or somewhere, to get the tags, to open the tags, to share them with yourself on Twitter or somewhere so that you can get the link to where that episode is. So that's kind of stupid, right? I mean, sure, you can still get to it, but it's just kind of a pain in the ass. It should be a lot easier for you to just do it. Why did they take that away from the app? It makes no goddamn sense. Now, I sent something to Patreon, and they said that we'll take it under consideration and suggest it or something. And it was like, well, like, how is this not I mean, it's already a thing. Like, clearly they're already thinking about it because you can do it on the desktop still. Posts, tags, every episode of Corrupted, every episode of Morning Madness. I can get to everything easily. All my songs, music. I'll click on music. And all the songs that Joe uploads are going to be there. You know, so they know that it's supposed to be there. But here's the other weird thing. If you're on your desktop or your computer or something, on the browser, you cannot download audio. So when I upload an MP3, you cannot download it. However, on your cell phone, you can click that arrow that goes straight up on the right, not the share arrow, but the other arrow, which is confusing too, by the way. You can click the arrow on your phone and download the episode to your phone. Why can't you download episodes on your desktop? Why can you download episodes on your phone, but not on the desktop? What the fuck is Patreon doing? I mean, they're still new, sort of, in a way. I mean, they've come out with all these new things since I've started. In the last 2 years, 3 years, they've updated so much. But this is just academic stuff to me. Like, if you can download the MP3s and download the sound files on your phone, why can't you download them on the desktop? So instead, you have to go into your phone, send yourself the file if you want to listen on a desktop. Just two things that are just cause more. You can still do it. It's just irritating. It's like, why isn't this easier? I don't get that. What's up to D Moon? What's up, D Moon? Yeah, I haven't researched enough of the Time magazine thing yet. Seems like Trump's saying that he was like, oh yeah, they asked me and I turned it down or something, which I think is the right thing to do by him. But then Time is saying they didn't ask him. Why would Trump say that why would he just say that he turned down Time magazine randomly though? But that's so random. What do you mean to make himself look good?
Because he looks humble.
But he looks like, but they're saying he didn't ever get offered it. They're saying he's lying about that.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. That's why he would lie. You're like, why would he lie about that? And all I said was to make himself look humble.
But if you lied about that, you know that Time magazine is going to be like, we did not offer that to you.
Yeah, and he'll just do what he always does and be like, that's fake news or something.
Yeah, but people do have fake news on him. Do I have to pull up the video of CNN saying he threw a hat away from a child again? Like, I mean, it's just, do I have to bring up the news about him pissing on Russian women? Do I have to bring up the news about Russia? I'm not. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what to believe. I haven't read the stories yet, so I have to really research this before I talk about it.
What he would say, because you're like, why would he do that when they're saying that he didn't? And all I was saying was, and he'll just be like, yeah, they're fake news.
Okay. So randomly he just decided to be like, I'm going to pick a magazine and say that they offered me the cover and say that I denied it.
He did. You asked the question why, so I gave you a plausible scenario.
Okay. I don't believe that scenario, though.
Whatever. You wanted a scenario, I gave you one.
I wanted something reasonable, like,
It is reasonable.
why? So the answer is he didn't lie. So the answer is that Time magazine's lying.
He has lied, because he said he would release his tax records, and he never did.
I thought they did get released. One of them got stolen.
No.
Yeah, it's 2000 something.
Online. There's like a White House petition.
No, one of
Get
his
his tax records released.
one of his year's tax records did get released.
What year?
It was like 2008 or something. Remember?
Who gives a crap? Released last year's.
I don't know. Why are you changing the subject to the taxes? I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying, why would he lie about that? Randomly talk, like, be like, oh, Time magazine offered me the cover, but I denied. I turned it down. Okay. If he's lying about that, then he's a psychopath. I kind of think he's a dingleberry. But if he lied about, just brought that up for no reason, can someone tell me, like... Because maybe they want to make him look bad like everybody else does. Maybe it was maybe it wasn't real. I don't know. I haven't read the story yet. That's what I'm trying to say. Is I'm not talking about it really because I don't know about the story, and you have to really read these things because everybody's lying about everything. So I have no idea. Jesus Christ. Fucking Leah hates Trump so much. Like, if I say Trump, she just starts screaming at me. Maybe you are Antifa. What the fuck? I don't start making accusations until I hear the truth about what's going on. And I don't know. Hillary's into freaky weird stuff. Okay. Let's go look it up. Let's look it up. It's not on here. Trump Time magazine. That should be the fucking cover of the show tonight. I don't get what happened. On Friday night, Donald Trump proclaimed that he would probably be Time's Person of the Year.
This is not a cloud. This is a tomato trap.
Fucking commercials. Time magazine called to say that I was probably going to be named Man Person of the Year like last year. But I would have to agree to an interview and a major photo shoot. Trump tweeted, I said probably is no good. And oh, wait a minute. This is why he denied it? This is great. Because I thought maybe Trump was turning it down because, like, hey, I'm the president now. I can't do that. I'm busy doing shit. But no, that's not Trump's reason. According to CNN fucking website, who the fuck knows if that's true? Trump tweeted, well, I guess he tweeted, I said probably is no good. And took a pass. Thanks anyway. Because they said, hey, you'd probably be our man of the year. But if they had said, hey, we want to make you the man of the year, then he would have said, yeah. That's wicked funny. He is a psycho. The president is incorrect about how we choose person of the year. A Time spokesperson said in a statement, Time does not comment on our choice until publication, which is December 6th. Well, of course they're going to say that. Amazing, tweeted Times Chief Content Officer Alan Murray. Not a speck of truth here. Trump tweets he took a pass at being named Times Person of the Year. If any of this shocks you, you haven't been paying attention. In fact, Trump's focus on Time magazine, and especially the publication's choice for Man and Person of the Year, is a long-running obsession that predates his political career. I knew last year the Time magazine lost all credibility when they didn't include me in their top 100, Trump tweeted in October 2012. He sounded a similar note the following April. The magazine list of 100 most influential people is a joke and a stunt of a magazine that will, like Newsweek, soon be dead. Bad list, he tweeted. The fact... Let me see here. Despite sending a bevy of other tweets between 2012 and 2015, deriding Time for being a paper-thin and really flimsy, the magazine returned to Trump's good graces in 2015 when his out-of-nowhere presidential campaign landed him the cover. So if you remember, in 2015, he was on the cover. And now there's a fucking ad popping up again. Weird. Deal with it. I like the tagline. Deal with it. Man, that's hilarious. And then Trump tweeted this out. Trump is like me on YouTube, on Twitter. I'm like, hey, Ryback, come on the show. And then when Ryback don't come on the show, I start getting real pissed and shitty. Then Ryback finds out, then I yell at him. I'm like that too, man. I gotta look out for myself. I don't think I have that type of ego though, where I'm like, I don't really believe that I'm so amazing. You must come on my show. I think it's more like, why would you do like Dingleberry Jones's show with 200 viewers and not do mine when mine's gonna get more? I think that's kind of what drives me nuts. Like, well, that's weird. And it's not really even like, oh, maybe he likes that guy and not you. You ever think about that? It's not even that, because I know that a lot of times they don't even know that person. And then they don't know me, they don't know that person, so why wouldn't it happen? But this is just some weird shit. Trump returned to his previous disdain after, in his mind, being snubbed for Person of the Year when Time chose German Chancellor... Oh my God, they chose Angela Merkel? They chose Merkel to be on the cover of Time magazine? For what? Ruining Germany's internet? Censoring people? Letting everybody and their mother into that country over there? What the hell? Crime going up? What the hell? This is very convoluted. Very weird that Trump would tweet this out if he wasn't on, actually in the magazine. It's so weird. I don't know what I have no idea what to say about this. Yeah, Hitler won Man of the Year or something like that. Yeah, Hitler was on Time, right? Yeah, you don't have to be a good person. I didn't say you had. I never said you had to be a good person to be on Time of the Year, but you're right.
He was Time Person of the Year last year.
Yeah, no, Merkel was.
No, he was.
It says that he wasn't at 15 and she was in 16. Or she was in 17, or I'm wrong?
This is 17.
Well, Merkel was on it right after Trump was, it says.
I don't think so. I just read that he was last year.
I don't know. I just read that Merkel was. Or was right before. This is why I don't read, though, so maybe I missed something. Yeah, so I mean, Trump and Merkel, you could argue that they're both terrible. And and Hitler was on there, too, so just who the fuck cares who's on the cover, right?
Merkel was 15, Trump was 16.
Merkel was 15. Okay, so I had it backwards. So he was mad in 2015 that she was on the cover. Yeah. Well, that was before she did all the damage, so. No, not really, though, because the internet was still screwed up. Multiple friends of mine were over in Germany, and they couldn't do shit with me because of the laws.
Vladimir Putin was in 2007.
Yeah, it's pretty influential. You know what I want to do? I think I want to impregnate like 600 women. I would have to be the most influential male. Over 600 babies were born. Hey, Stalin was on the cover too, says Garwin56. Yeah, so it don't fucking matter. Everybody acts like it's such a prestigious thing to be on the cover of Time.
I just said Putin was on the cover.
Yeah, but, I mean, isn't Stalin a little worse than Putin?
They're both crap. When was Stalin on the cover? I'm looking. I don't see him.
Probably in like the 80s.
I went through the 80s. I'm into the 50s now.
90s?
I literally don't see Stalin on this one. Maybe I missed it. I'll look again.
All right, guys. Well, anyway, I had some fun here just hanging out, just kind of shitting around with you guys. I had nothing planned for this. Just come in here, talk bullshit, and I will be back in about 2 hours for Corrupted Live with Justin Bailey and me.
Oh, 1942.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be old as fuck.
1939.
What?
He's on it twice.
I thought Hitler was on in 39.
No, he's 38.
No.
Hitler's 38, Stalin's 39, and 42.
Wow.
There's been a lot of people on here that are on it twice.
They should put the Las Vegas Murderer on there like they did the Bombers. Or was that Rolling Stone?
That's Rolling Stone.
My lip is still cut. Look.
What would be Person of the Year?
Yeah, Person of the Year. Go get him.
Oh, that's stupid ass Rolling Stone.
Men of the Year for killing thousands, millions of people. Yeah. The fuck? What's wrong with our world?
Rolling Stone.
I hate Rolling Stone, and now I hate Time after hearing this. And, fuck. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Thanks for hanging out. I scared the shit out of Gavin right there. He was like, what is going on? See you guys in a little while.
And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weirdo woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot-bellied goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of born-in people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
Wasn't that nice?